What is going on, guys? We are back with another video today in our Nighthawks Relocation Fantasy Draft franchise. And today, it's not really Nighthawks. It's really the Pro Bowl. Of course, it's been kind of 50-50 on whether people want to see the Pro Bowl or not. But I think it's nice to just change it up every once in a while and actually see the Pro Bowl where people are actually hitting and, you know, seeing what the league's talent has to offer, especially since there are a couple of names in there that, you know, wouldn't be expected Pro Bowlers. You can see here that the Saints and the Chiefs are in the Super Bowl. We'll obviously see the result of that as well. I think I'm going to keep the DevUps, from the Super Bowl season, DevUps week to the off-season stream, which will be later tonight around 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. I say around because it's been months since I've streamed, so, I'm just hoping there's no issues, which I'm going to have that all settled, but you just never know. You literally, you have your settings set, you turn off your computer, you wake up, and your Streamlabs is like, is this Windows 95? It's like, okay, dude, relax. But we have the Pro Bowl, of course. If you've seen the last video, you would see the Pro Bowl roster, but just for a quick little glance, obviously you can see there's a little bit of a difference at quarterback between the two sides. Thankfully, we're an NFC team. Love it. Obviously, our coach is the coach of the Pro Bowl, I believe. I mean, he should be. Of course, we didn't get our tight end in, but I don't know how many players, I think what you see on the screen is what you get. But if we can sub in some of our players that deserve to be starters but aren't, that'd be great, because we had a lot of guys that did deserve it, and we did get some guys that did join, make it, but we had more guys than what we have here that should have been in, like our tight end, Cole Turner. Maybe you can argue Tutu Atwell as a slot receiver, something like that, but kind of got snubbed a little bit. But let's go into the Pro Bowl. Once again, it's going to be a little bit of a fun video, and we're still going to, we're scouting out the competition, okay? But yeah, maybe go over to twitch.tv/Jeromepkr to follow, so then you know exactly when I'm live and all that good stuff. And yeah, obviously, maybe leave a like here on the video, maybe subscribe. Hopefully we'll have a good one here in the Pro Bowl. Let's rock. We kind of want like a scoring onslaught type of playbook, so I should have paid attention more to the actual the players so we can act the right scheme, but it is what it is. Let's get in. The Pro Bowl. I love it, of course. In Allegiant Stadium, Allegiant, is this LV? Is that, I think so, right? Of course, all the helmets are just going to mean nothing to me, because once again, outside of a few players, it's going to be pretty much everyone on different teams. So this would be a Pro Bowl to absolutely watch in real life, as you'd have some guys meeting up with each other that used to be on the same team. You're like, wow, what a season this was. Strange, dude. Of course, some guys making less money, some guys making more money. And obviously, the very first Pro Bowl after the league restart fantasy draft. Where's the Nighthawks? Where's the Nighthawk? I haven't seen one. I haven't seen a single Nighthawk. I'm trying to see. I don't see it. Of course, outside of our kicker, don't think we technically have a starter, but we will be mixing players in. Not just our own, but other players from different teams going to be moving up, to the first spot, and we'll see that change throughout the game. Obviously, the other team might be a little sweaty tryhards, but we obviously want to see everyone play. Oh, there it is! It looks so out of place! Wait, I'm trying to remember. Do we... Oh my god, this is so bright. Oh my... I cannot see. Do we actually have... Oh my god, it's so bright! Am I, do I have a hangover or something? What's going on here? Is this actually that bright for you guys? It is so bright for me. Of course, Teddy Bridgewater, okay season, but nothing too spectacular. I mean, the AFC quarterbacks are really iffy. I'm not really sure what happened, but hey, more power to them, I guess, for, not being super basic. I have a vision problem. It is actually hurting me. But of course, once again, back onto that helmet thing. Do we have orange helmets? Am I that out of the loop? I don't ever pay attention to the helmets because you can't actually change them, but I swear we don't have orange, do we? Maybe it's just because these uniforms are blue and they don't want them to match. I'm not really sure, but you can see over there the Falcons. I mean, the Falcons look, uh-oh. And Teddy's going to throw that one away. The Falcons and the Rams, I mean, they all kind of look the same anyways. I don't know. I think I'm just losing my mind, especially with this whole brightness thing, as we're going to have a chance, and no, Mr. Ward is not going to get it, as Mike Evans is going to come away with the catch. This is actually kind of cool. I like seeing all these names. I don't like seeing the brightness, though. It might just be my monitor, I think. No, I think it is just bright, dude. Uh-oh, wide receiver screen type play. Uh-oh, there you go. Jackson, who Dante, maybe? Hopefully that doesn't mess with anyone, but I did change the brightness to lower, because that, I mean, that's just brutal. All right, no more immersion ruining. Bosa in coverage. Oh, chance to pick, and Micah Parsons, the versatile beast. Could not get over there in time, though. I think we're going to try to blitz him here. Straight off the edge. And Micah Parsons not going to get there. Mike Evans with the catch so far. Kind of cooking up on Denzel Ward. Although it could be Charvarius Ward. Once again, I don't know. It's just, unless you have a super unique name, I can't tell. And Williams misses, but he forces the cutback. Nice spin by Jonathan Taylor, but unfortunately, too many Pro Bowlers to escape. And obviously, they will only gain one. All right, Edwards, who I'm surprised he's here. But once again, like I said, it's kind of cool to see new names. Uh-oh. Somebody want to get up there. Bosa, once again, diving at a sliding quarterback in the Pro Bowl. Absolutely love it, dude. Somebody maybe told these guys that they can go to their original teams if they win. Oh, Peppers just got buried. And so is Edwards, as Jonathan Taylor is just going ham, dude. Edwards up the gut. Not going to get it, as Jonathan Taylor's going to go and get popped at the knees. Oh, man. If I was the coach for the Steelers, I'd be like, yeah, we'd like to pull Jonathan Taylor, if you don't mind. He's kind of getting crushed here. To the outside, so he's getting crushed. I see number 10. I see Texans, I think, you know. Why wouldn't it be Tyreek Hill? Clearly not Brandon Cooks, even though he might wear 11, actually. Ooh, nice throw underneath. And to get that away, as he just got rocked. Man, I love the Pro Bowl when it actually counts. When people actually want to play, this is something. This is an experience, as Jonathan Taylor didn't really filter as well on that play as he normally would. Once again, we're really seeing a lot of players here that I do not want to see next season. There are some names here that are causing some issues. Hell, even Teddy Bridgewater's not playing that bad. Look at Lawrence. And that is just slightly overthrown because of the pressure. Teddy Bridgewater 4 for 8 in the first half. Seeing a bit of juice his way. And seeing some names. Of course, why wasn't Sean Wade in the Pro Bowl? He was really good all year. He should have been a gunner. I mean, this is kind of illegal, in my opinion. The man blocked multiple kicks. I don't think he was the punt block guy. I can't remember who it was, actually. Maybe it was him. But, you know, he's really good at getting down. Oh, that is not good. Reed tries to jump over a fallen teammate and dies. Of course, Sean Murphy bunting, recovering that fumble. And, yeah, like we were talking about with Sean Wade, really good at getting down the field after the return man. And, jeez, I think that was Tyler Lockett that might have been on the ground there and just caused an issue for his teammate Reed. It was, as the AFC side after the field goal is going to get the ball right back at the 20-yard line. Still the first quarter, so we're not going to worry about pulling players yet, you know, changing the lineup. And that is an overrun by Ward, leaving Jackson one-on-one. He gets the juke move and touchdown AFC. The score is going to be up by 10. Reed getting another chance at it. Who let this guy back here? As, I mean, it's not even going to be a good return in general, but the blocks weren't that great. But here we are with the offense for the first time in the game, as it's almost the second quarter. Dak Prescott, obviously a pretty damn good season. You know, broke the yards record in a season by a quarterback, and not too far off of doing so with the touchdowns as well. Start off with a nice little run. We do have Samuel on the in. We're going to hand this thing off, as Alvin Kamara is going to get about 5. Of course, no one really likes to see running in the Pro Bowl, but you got to keep them honest still. Still trying to win the game. Trying to show that, you know, this side is the better side, as Lockett kind of caused issues, you know, unintentionally on the kickoff. Gets a nice little play for 30. To his teammate, actually. There's nothing worse than seeing teammates thrown to teammates. Of course, Mark Andrews, I think, is also a Dallas Cowboy. And over the middle, you're going to see Justin Jefferson get down to the 28-yard line of Viking himself. Some teams kind of not getting the memo that it's supposed to be a league shakeup, drafting their own players anyways. He's going to throw this quick underneath. Lockett's going to get absolutely hammered there. Only gaining about 3. Could be looking for Lockett to the end zone. And we did have a man, but Dak Prescott actually showing off a little bit of legs. Fumbles the ball, and nobody's there to pick it up. Another turnover from the NFC side. How does Dak lose it there? It's not the same as Pro Bowls past, pal. This is a Pro Bowl where players are trying to win. As Jabril getting... I mean, this man, just based on how he's playing, needs to be pulled, let alone just trying to make other players, get on the field as well. Of course, not really liking the lineup we've had a couple of times out here as Parsons is going to get mismatched. And Peppers makes up for it. Gets the hit stick fumble. There are fumbles left and right, folks. I mean, this would be trending. Absolutely trending with the amount of effort and fumbles we've seen. I mean, players getting hit sticked. Good thing they got the pressure there because that may have been intercepted. Players getting hit sticked at the Pro Bowl. What else could you ask for as a fan? Alvin Kamara, get out of the way. Try to get behind the line as somebody got pummeled on the wide receiver spot. Looking for a Lockett on the inside. Could be looking for the curl route from Jefferson. Depends if someone's going to step up or not. We're going to go for that curl route. And wow, really good play by number 23. And of course, chance for the field goal, but I mean, it is the, it is the Pro Bowl. Like, who does that, right? Of course, let's try to get Kamara on the other side. Just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to have everyone running to one side. And that is not a bad play by number 24, as he is going to ignore the out route that he's supposed to cover and takes the tight end on. Someone had to shout out to him because there's just no other way he's reacting that quickly. Of course, 1st and 10 for the AFC side has not been a great start. And Parsons going to run up the middle and come in untouched for the sack. Playing a little bit more coverage than he would probably like, but obviously he's doing a tremendous job at it, so what can he really complain about? Other than the fact that he doesn't want to do it, I guess. And there's a bit of issues, but Eddie Jackson comes away with the pick. Teddy Bridgewater does not have the throw power for that. Sorry, Tyreek. Great play, but you got to realize who your guy is. Signing that autograph, throwing it out. Probably not to the fans, because that would have been like a 35-yard underthrow. Of course, we'll see new players soon. Not quite yet, but soon. As Lockett is going to take the ball. Nice spin move. Gains about 4, taken down by TJ Watt, I believe. Mark Andrews gets the catch on Max Crosby, I believe. That was a tough one. It's hard to make plays when you're quarterbacking for a couple of players, decent bit of players that you don't know are, going to make a play, as Kamara makes a play on that wheel route. That was a beautiful play. Perfect throw. Speaking of Kamara, who would expect it to kind of go right back to him? Hopefully not them, I suppose, is the answer to that question. And they do. And that's going to be a dangerous one, as TJ Watt sniffs that one out easily. Playing for the Ravens. I mean, that seems like borderline a crime, but, not our job. Wow, that is interesting. As they bump into each other, Lockett's got to stay in, though. Jefferson off the line, beat him with the release, but the recovery speed on the outside there. Of course, why aren't the fans booing at this rate? My man's is challenging an 8-yard gain in the Pro Bowl. Can we kill this guy? I think we won it, right? I'd imagine. I think. I can't remember, to be honest, but let's see if we can get the first down underneath. Not an easy one, but Curtis Samuel. Deebo Samuel getting involved. Takes it for a 13-yard gain. So far, I believe everyone has at least been thrown to. I'm not sure if everyone's caught the ball yet. Maybe, ironically enough, Andrews hasn't. And I do not think they can cover Lockett on that out route. Maybe they can. As Dak is going to have a free run lane to the end zone and touchdown NFC. Finally on the board. There you go. Where's the teammates? Come on, hype them up. And Tucker almost getting blocked. That would not reflect well back on the Nighthawks, but of course, not really his choice. It's a good kick, just bad containment. Hands down the best Pro Bowl in years, and of course, gonna maybe see the number ones out here for the first time, or for the last time of the game potentially, as Lattimore makes an amazing play. Of course, some of the positions can't really do a whole lot about. Safety, cornerback, a little bit, can't really do a ton about, but trying to mix it up as much as we can, try to get everybody their playing time. Otherwise, what's the point of showing up to this damn thing? And Parsons is going to make an amazing play to get out in front of that thing. And you would wonder why, if you had a chance to draft that guy, why you wouldn't take him. I don't know why anyone would do that. But, of course, 3rd and 13 from the 22-yard line. Chance to get off the field as Lawrence is going to win that instantly. One-on-one to the outside. Early truck. And taken down. It's going to be a punt. The AFC side crumbling a bit here. We have the play action wheel with some of the new names in, but kind of on the short side a little bit here. Don't have a whole lot of room to run this, but it's there. And Jefferson's going to hold on and slip away. Justin Jefferson for 78 yards. A perfect throw. And just underplayed. As the team is celebrating together, you got Vikings and Packers players together. They're having a good time when that's going on. Of course, looking back at this one, it did not take much time to see Mahomes make his mark. Jefferson getting down the field in a hurry. And here's some of the new names. You got the 2 Nighthawks on the D-line. Jordan Davis and Brian Burns. Trying to make the team proud. Obviously, couldn't really change too much with the corners. Did change the linebackers up a little bit. You have Hassan Reddick and Vander Esch in there now. As Vander is going to make a huge play right out the gate and smoke Jonathan Taylor on the free rush. All right, Burns, make a play. Let's make a play, Burns. Let's see it. Oh, no. Johnson is getting torched one-on-one. Keenan Allen. It was literally a go route, and he got burned. That is not Pro Bowl level football right there. Keenan Allen's a good route runner, but this isn't really a route. It's just him getting bullied off his spot. That's just terrible, man. Going for that peak play again. Going to go to the quick out to Andrews. Is going to actually get a really big step on Harrison Smith there. Goes down out of bounds after a gain of 26. Both teams starting to get quicker, longer plays now. 1st and 10 from past midfield. And that's not really a good play for us as Mahomes going to try to get out of there and can't really, but gets enough space to throw it away. Deebo Samuel getting a chance to run it now. Going to get out there, showing off a little bit of that speed. Tries to truck, can't. Still gains about 5, though. Jefferson on that out route. Andrews maybe on the in. And that is not a great route, but of course, Jefferson, throws him off enough to at least get open, so even though it's not the correct route per se, it's still, it still is what it is. As Andrews has a chance at that, and I get that it's inaccurate because of the throw on the run, but that is the boy Mahomes, though. I'm just saying. Of course, Dalvin Cook getting a chance to run the ball now himself, and he's going to take the one lane that looked good, but of course a lot to ask for from that Bears lineman to go all the way out there and try to make a play, but would have been lovely if he could have. Mahomes, 3rd and 10. Can he get us out of it? And maybe not, as Max Crosby kind of pulls off late, but it's a tough one because you see that he is wide open, and I get his route is to go out, but you see that much of an opening, just keep going straight, just kind of keep going straight. But regardless, we kick the field goal, we tie the game up. There is a time and a place for field goals, okay? Oh, that just didn't see that coming, as Micah Parsons not going to get blocked up by Jonathan Taylor. Come on now. Let's not get too crazy with ourselves here. As Parsons going to go back there. It's pretty good coverage, but that is a big fella, and just kind of a 50-50 ball. Super scrappy by Lattimore. And how many Pro Bowlers does this Dallas team have? Holy crap, dude. Got half the damn league out here. Got the whole game full of Dallas players. Micah Parsons slips it away, forces the issue, and a Nighthawks player is going to impact the game. I like to see it outside of kicking, obviously. Tucker obviously is going to impact the game, but that's kind of basic, right? It's just kicking. You know, who cares? I care, but still. Would have loved to see Matt Ariza get in there, but didn't. Either way, not a good punt from Martin, who, of course, I wish him nothing but the worst because of the number. And I trust Jefferson to win one of these routes one of these times. Unfortunately, this is not one of those times. Dalvin Cook is going to break the in-cut and gets out of bounds anyways. Of course, they're going to call a late hit here, which, I mean, there are penalties in the Pro Bowl. Of course, we love to see, you know, the effort and people actually tackling, but there still is a time and a place for hitting someone, and after they're out of bounds is not that place. And we're going to have to throw it underneath again, and I'm glad he didn't get that catch, as that would have just been a detriment to the drive. We want to go deep, but they're kind of like, you know, we don't want you to do that. So we're like, okay, well, what will you let us do? As we're going to roll out early, and we're going to go low with that, and Debo's going to catch it using one of the timeouts that we have remaining. And, yeah, I mean, we're in position to score here to take the lead for the first time in the game, which would be obviously the goal. Looking for that underneath. And there it goes. Mark Andrews, who can't really get out of bounds. He's going to try to just power to the end zone. It does an okay job of it. Got to call a timeout or spike it. And, you know, it takes about 13, 14 seconds off the clock to spike it. So, I can't really blame the decision there. So, happy we decided to do that, as we still have 14 seconds and a timeout in case we sell. And speaking of selling, it could be here. Oh, my Lord! Justin Jefferson, second touchdown of the game. An amazing catch. We don't care, it's the Pro Bowl. That could be one of the best ever. Has a little bit of the angle on the corner, but gets all the way up. I mean, that is a jump. That is literally like almost 4 feet off the ground, maybe more, is it? The guy has some hops. Didn't know he had that much, though. That's got to be like 4 feet off the ground. 3.5, maybe? I don't know. I'm pretty good expert of under 4, I'd say. Wow. With a guy all over him. As Kenyon Drake, special returner himself, tries to get a chance, and huge pop by Bozos. Honestly, probably not going to show up to the Pro Bowl next year. He's playing on the D-line now, but he started out as a coverage linebacker. He's playing special teams. The man is going to be out of breath. Like, the man's going to die. As Jordan Davis kind of gets double-teamed again. Another guy that probably regrets coming here, is his job is to eat the double-team as normal. Oh, Lord. What a day. What a career. As Teddy's going to run on the last play. Okay, Teddy. Good job. You've done it. Of course, the halftime score of 24-17. Not a bad showing from either side. Obviously, it seems like the NFC is picking it up a bit. We're not running as much because, I mean, who came here to see running plays other than when Lamar comes in near the middle of the third, probably. See if we have any read option-y type plays and maybe go for that. But, of course, look at the top game, Tennessee. Quite a bit of runs, obviously, inside run type as well, which we've seen, but they kind of stopped that in the second quarter. And then our game is, you know, just looking for anything open, taking the short play deep, and obviously setting up that deep ball with that. Obviously, we're going to be looking to throw it up, and, of course, we're going to be looking to defend it deep, even though Teddy Bridgewater has no arm. Shaquem Griffin. Turn man read. There really isn't a lot of depth out here, as he's going to try to get as much as he can. Gets to the 24, which, I mean, he did a lot of running to get there, so you can't really fault the effort, at least. You know, Cole Turner can't quite do the things he does, but Cole Turner is good in his own way, and we wouldn't trade him for anyone in the world. Besides Mark Andrews, obviously, who is not really open there, but he fights his way to the ball to sort of force that out. Mark Andrews is a man's man, though, I will say. Got that. Let's go to Dalvin. That's a quick throw. That's tough for Dalvin to recover, and wow, what a move. That juke move is filthy. Looking for the deep play again. We had him. We still have him. Oh, Mahomes slips away. Catch it. No. Mahomes making plays. That seems like one of those lack of effort type of plays. They kind of just thought, we got him. Just, you know, call it. But he didn't give up. As Justin Jefferson, oh my, that's a bit of an interesting one, of course. Tries to come up with a pick, cannot do it. kind of hesitated. We saw the outside look. I thought it was just going to be too deep. So I was like, screw it. Just give him a chance to jump ball it rather than just throw a straight-up pick. And it might not have mattered anyways. And that's a perfect dot as Jefferson's running. Cut move inside. Thrown down to the 21-yard line. Justin Jefferson so far is your Pro Bowl MVP. No doubt about it. This is a no-doubter. We're going to give it to him again. Comes up with it and knocked out last second by McCourty. What a play. That would have been another touchdown, and that would have absolutely solidified it. And they're kind of, expecting us to pass it again because we've been doing that a lot. Inside run for Mr. Dalvin Cook, who had a chance to fumble there. Had a couple of nice juke moves himself, kind of mainly in the receiving game, but trying to get him involved as much as I can no matter what. And I think Debo should be open here. And that is a wide open Dalvin Cook who drops it. Maybe should have went with the possession, but yeah, maybe, I don't know. But of course, have a chance at the field goal. I think this is one of those situations where you absolutely go for it. I mean, nobody wants to see a conservative win. You want to deserve it, but you also want to prove that you can dominate as Mark Andrews is going to get the first down all the way to the 1. We are at the 1. Going for the shovel option. And, I thought that was picked off. Mark Andrews trying to finish what he started. Could not do it. That was risky. His own guy got in the way. He saw it, but his own guy got in the way. Wasn't looking. Andrews, I mean, it was obviously the best decision. There was nowhere else to go with it, but yeah, it's just a good play by them. Have that same kind of pistol-y look. And there is nobody on him. This time he holds on, and we extend the lead by 14 now. Well, to 14. It wouldn't be by 14. Words. What's the Pro Bowl without a little bit of fun? I know you're not supposed to blitz, but we don't give a damn. Trying to beat the whole squad, and it works out. We get a jump with Peppers. Doesn't get a piece of it, but that's all right. We're going to make it look like a blitz again, and we're probably going to drop off Parsons as he is just an athletic specimen, can kind of just cover all over the place. Oh, he's not going to play the deep blue. All right. Guess we'll just have to play it manually. Gonna step up, and, I mean, Teddy's got really nowhere to go here. He's going to throw this one away smartly. Coach is killing it. You see that? He literally looked like he just had a brain aneurysm after watching that one. Okay, I don't know if that's really allowed, but sure. And he's going to take it underneath, and Taylor's going to be taken down. Teddy Bridgewater is being manipulated at a high level here. And as great as Mahomes played, the man a lot of people probably would have come to see is now in. Mr. Lamar Jackson. And he's not going to get anywhere, as they're just not going to block for him, of course. Can you really blame him for trying to keep it and show off what he's got? Probably, because he should have passed it, handed off. But still, it's still whatever. Of course, play action look now. Could be looking for Gesicki, who is actually really open there. Slips it, and I will say Harrison Smith has not had a good Pro Bowl. He almost made a really good play on the triple option or whatever, but he couldn't get to the ball because his own teammate got in the way, so can't really blame him on that, but regardless. Play that we actually like to see as the Nighthawks coming in here. And we're not really going to have a chance as Lamar's going to run and fumbles the ball, but gains 9. Got that play action to the other side with Rondale Moore. No safety help. I mean, this almost seems like a pre-play touchdown. And are we going to get off? We're not, but it's a really good run as Lamar's going to take off again and get a first again. Well, maybe not again, but you know what I mean. 1 yard, gained a first down on that play anyways. Rondale really didn't burn as much as I thought, to be honest, but never would have had a chance anyways. They got at us really fast there. And, man, they're killing us. This quarter, they're really gunning for us here. Going to go with the touch pass to Debo once again. Maybe not super happy with doing this as of late, but it's what the fans came to see in the Pro Bowl at least. As Zeke is going to get a nice little block. And there goes Debo, breaking tackles, well, slipping past people anyways. Huge gainer. It's pretty nice having open players. It's interesting. And Jefferson, save it. Jefferson, don't tell me that wasn't a swat. Did Jefferson just try to one-hand that bee? No shot. No way. Look at this guy. He had it lined up and everything. There's no way. And maybe a little bit early, but wow. Tight end coming across the formation here. And there goes Rondale for the touchdown. Nice throw, nice catch, and the AFC has pretty much all been put away. The flip, Tucker. Damn it. I thought it was going to be the fake pass, fake kick throw, but it didn't happen. Bringing the blitz again, and they're still going to be running the ball. Nice tackle by Abram, kind of overran it a little bit, but Taylor getting ran down like usual, but it's the Pro Bowl, so it's questionable. Oh, man. Kayvon Thibodeau coming in now. Kind of getting locked up a little bit, can't lie, as Abram misses the tackle. And I suppose the ground game's kind of getting them back into it. This is a little bit of a weird look for the Pro Bowl, but I suppose whatever keeps it competitive. Can't really complain about it. We'll go with Williams. And that's an interesting throw back left. 2nd and 6 from the 43. Nice move by Jordan Davis, who's going to come away with a sack. There you go, big fella. Big man pounding the chest. Just absolutely worked the right guard. Zach Martin, I believe. I mean, he just got beat so hard, it's like he forgot he even got beat. Really. 3rd and 12, and, you know, some teams, they get a little complacent. Some groups of players don't go for it all. We're not that some. We are going for it. Oh, that's a screen pass. And Lattimore kind of gets in the way a little bit. Nice little tackle attempt by TJ, but Ward is going to come away with it. And 4th and 9, down 20. I mean, you don't want it to be a complete blowout, but it's kind of turning that way anyways. I think you go for that. I mean, they're not going to agree, and Pierce maybe actually, surprisingly or not, actually gets a legit chance to return one, as he's going to try to cut it back all the way. Gets it inside. Nice little move. Slips away to the 20-yard line. 21. Now that is a highlight play, even though it's not for a whole lot of yards. That was fun. We go with the 5 wide. And there is a little bit of a low throw just to play it safe, but yeah, they weren't really on it. They weren't really ready for it anyways. So 1st down, NFC. We're going to go with the slants, but we're going to give Rondale Moore a chance to show the world that speed. It doesn't really, but Lamar will. Oh, nice tackle off the edge by DeForest Buckner. That was a good sack. That was good freaking recovery. I can't believe he got to that. I thought we were clear for takeoff. Where's Debo on the kind of touch pass again? I don't know if this one's going to really work, but we're going to try it anyways. He's going to get out there. Debo, really good play by number 54, but met by TJ Watt, and that's a big guy to get tackled by. I just want to see Rondale make some plays. I know he has a touchdown, but I want to see him like get out there and go crazy. And there goes Lamar again, and just a little too low. And we have the fake. The fullback's open, and he's going to get it. Oh, my Lord. The AFC is outcoached, outplayed, outmanned, and out of the stadium at this rate. They're going to be coming up. They're getting kind of frustrated. Going with the read option. Tries to cut it back inside. Lamar kind of gets pummeled there. Going with that play-action play that everyone seems to love, and Lamar's just going to take off. Nice little cut move, but once again taken out by a big fella, Max Crosby. It's been a good, fun showing, though. I will say, unless you're an AFC fan, then maybe not so much, as Zeke is going to slip off, but definitely the least explosive of all the running backs. We're going to go back to the play that we kind of started off with a bang earlier in the game. First throw of the game, actually. And there goes Rondale. Not a bad throw. No, it's not Rondale. It's actually Deebo Samuel to the 5. And here we are going with the speed option, of course. They are sort of ready for it off that edge, but Lamar's a fast guy. And Lamar's going to outrun everyone. Touchdown, Lamar Jackson on the speed option. I mean, the one player kind of read it, but he maybe got a little too excited and went straight for Zeke. Could potentially be the last drive for the AFC side. Trying to put some points up after the first half. Just nothing. And it happens to the best of them, but maybe not in the Pro Bowl so much as we're kind of willing to kind of give them a little something. We're blitzing a lot, leaving a lot of one-on-ones, and they're just not winning. They're just being outplayed. And they've had their mismatches, and there's one, and doesn't matter because Bosa gets in there and swats it. I mean, the tight end got absolutely wide open there, and he just doesn't get to him in time. Of course, 3rd and 4 now. Jordan Davis on the double is not going to win that. There's two talented players. As Teddy, nice little find. I thought maybe he was over the line, but gets it there, converts, gets the first down, and AFC maybe looking to finally get some points on the board in the second half, of course. From the 38-yard line, Burns trying to make a play. Getting absolutely pummeled here. Thrown to the ground even. And that's a nice secondary route as Keenan, who's quietly had himself a really good game, too. Gets it all the way down to the 6. A lot better coverage this time than that one go route that just crushed us. Hooker kind of driving down here, kind of reading the play, and gets absolutely put on his back by David Bakhtiari, of course. About 100 pounds on him, but still. Got the read option. It's hard to really read the play, though. Uh-oh, Lamar's got room. Uh-oh. You can't slip the first tackler. Gains 20, though. Can't imagine that's a fun guy to try to tackle. I'm just saying. Left side, Zeke. It's tough blocking assignment. And spins moves right into a tackle. And that's not really going to work out. Out routes, and they're ready for it. It's like they knew. It's like somebody called it. Is Bill Belichick their coach? Of course. Wow, really? Ranking 1. Okay, dude. That AFC team, I don't know. I feel like they might go all the way. Like, come on, man. What's going on here? We got a couple people open here. Going to go behind the play to Jefferson to give a chance for Zeke to block, but we should have went the other way, actually. If this is man coverage, Jefferson may have a touchdown again. He beats him, but it's almost like, oh my, what is Debo doing? He has him, and he just stops. But it's almost like he let Jefferson have that because he knew it was an out route. I don't know. That was weird. Lamar on the run again. Has the tight end. Mike Gesicki, touchdown NFC again, 50+. Second to go, 12-yard line. AFC trying to put up a couple more points, and that's just never a good idea. Just setting up your player to die. And of course, third and goal from the 12. We're going to try to call game here if we can. And it's a screen pass, and actually caught. It's a pretty decent try by Jonathan Taylor there. And that will end the game. They're never going to get that ball off. 51-24, the NFC coming out and just putting on a performance. Obviously, a couple of issues early on in the game with fumbles, and the AFC blew that lead pretty quickly, as obviously there was a lot of great performances for the AFC side. Probably still got to give it to Justin Jefferson for the MVP of the game, as he absolutely put on a show. 500 yards for the NFC side, obviously. Very even numbers outside of that, but not the scoreboard, of course. Regardless, not a bad event. Gotta love the Pro Bowl when people are trying. Let's take a look at the numbers. Obviously, we had a bunch of guys playing as far as who was the best. I mean, it was pretty hard to argue that, against that Mahomes was the best, but Lamar did have his moments. Dak was the most precise. Lamar was the most, run heavy, and then obviously Mahomes was the biggest risk taker. As far as the punter goes, a better passer ran than Teddy Bridgewater, but we don't talk about that. Running the ball, I mean, a couple of guys, they got their carries, but it was mainly in the receiving game that the running backs got involved. 7 for 171 and 2 touchdowns for Justin Jefferson. Like I said, most likely the MVP of this game. Keenan Allen, 2 catches for 106, but not as consistent, obviously. Sack totals, Jordan Davis came away with 2, and he wasn't in that long. He came in the second half, I believe. 1 sack for Buckner, 1 for Parsons, who was great. Eddie Jackson came away with a pick. And that was pretty much the basis of that game. You could see our trajectory. I mean, that's a graph I'd like to see all the way up. I mean, getting close to the freaking 60s almost, but what a victory for the NFC side. And I wonder, did some of our guys that played, did they have any XP because of that game? I don't think so, but still, it's fun to talk about. Of course, we do have a couple upgrades, but we'll get into that later. We'll take a quick look at who wins the Super Bowl just for the hell of it. Just trying to make sure we don't have any issues with, forgetting something. I don't want to forget anything. Actually, you know what? We're going to save the Super Bowl. We're going to save it. I'm sorry. I'm a cucklord 2000. We're going to save it. Regardless, hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, maybe leave a like, subscribe for new. If you guys don't want to see the Pro Bowl going forward in this series, let me know in the comment section below. I thought it was a lot of fun, but once again, it doesn't really have any actual value for Nighthawks. You do get to see some of the Nighthawks players. I mean, if we had none of our guys in there, I wouldn't have played it, but we did have a couple of pass rushers. It'd be nice to see some offensive players get there next year. Maybe we draft some rookies that come in and just dominate. We'll say a couple of our receivers probably should have went in, but didn't somehow. Anyways, though, off-season stream later today, 10 p.m. Central Standard Time on twitch.tv/Jeromepkr. So check it out. Leave a follow. Come by later and, maybe find a way to influence the draft. I'm not sure who we're going to draft yet. I don't even know if quarterback's going to be on it, but we do have a very high draft pick because of the Panthers, and our own picks following that down the line. Might be a trade down, might not be. I'm not sure, but we'll see. Might be a quick off season. Depends on if I want to do the preseason or not. I kind of want the preseason to potentially be just to make sure sliders are good. And, I probably won't play preseason, or maybe I'll play one game. We'll see. But I do want to kind of save the rest of the preseason games for recording-wise. And we'll probably play some non-Madden stuff for maybe a couple hours afterwards. But yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys come back for next video. But until next video, see ya!